Hi guys, welcome back to my channel GillBudgets. I hope you're all doing well and are having a good week. If you're new here, my name is Gillian and I am a UK cash stuffer. We are a family of three just trying to coast our way through what seems to be the most expensive year to date. And we have a good few things coming up this year, so this is crucial to budget for everything that's coming up. So yeah, so we've been cash stuffing our way through all of this. So a couple of things. Nails still a wreck. I'm getting them done tomorrow, thank goodness, and I've warned my nail girl that they are a bit of a state, so I do apologise, nothing I can do about it. And if you hear banging, Millie is still rolling around the cot and it is like 9:30 at night, so yeah, so that's the banging, she's directly above me. So we'll dive into the purse and see how we did this week. And yeah, this week, to be honest, it's been a bit of a spendy week. I've been kind of getting some bits and pieces for Millie, for the holiday, things like that. So it just feels as if there's like quite a lot of change from, you know, quite a lot of spending in different places. So we'll see what we've got left. So we've got £1 left out of my personal. This is ridiculous. So let's see. I've got a £2 coin, and that's it. That's all. There's no way. That's all change, right? So mind your ears. I'll put it under here. There we go. So I'll do that for the penny challenge. Food shop annihilated. I actually ended up having to use my emergency fund that's in here. Like, it's kind of like miscellaneous emergency to put towards my food shop. I don't know how that happened. David was on a back shift this week, so it really should have been a cheaper week. I don't know what happened. So £5 left in household. Petrol still has its rollover. Nothing left in personal. Beauty is stuffed for tomorrow, and then everything else is staying in. I think that's us. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty quick check-in this week. It seems so. First off, we'll deal with our £1 left over from mine. This goes into my £1 challenge from Cashbook Cute. So we'll just mark off a 1 here. Oh, I've still got a squeaky chair. I keep forgetting to switch it over. Oh, right. So £1 is going in there. So yeah, I hope you've all been doing good. I have been catching up with videos on the sidelines. I haven't really been commenting. I've explained before, I kind of use David's YouTube Premium because he pays for it and I don't. So you obviously can skip the ads on that. So I use his account, and I don't really like want to post or anything on his account. So I have been watching as much as I can on it. And I haven't really been replying to my own, oh look at that, it's leaking off, to my own comments for a wee while now. I don't know what it is, I'm just feeling a wee bit burnt out. Kind of like technology wise, I suppose, if that's even a thing. I use 3 screens when I'm working, and then, you know, I'll maybe like be texting or I'll be on the phone, like socialising, and then I'm watching telly or whatever. So it's just, I just feel like, yeah, I don't know, technology burnt out, yeah, is that even a thing? So I really apologise, and I do read all the comments, so I will, from now on, I will get back to replying to everybody. But yeah, I do really apologise if you've commented, and it's really, I'm really grateful that you do. I don't really know what's happening. I think just with everything that's going on savings wise with everything this year, and then I've been trying to do my garden, so I've been doing that on my lunch. David's been working quite a lot, obviously, to get as much overtime in, and he's been on a late shift, so I'm left, you know, doing the night routine with Millie, and then, you know, once you're finished with that, which was obviously, I love that, you know, then you come down, you need to tidy everywhere, you need to do the dishes, and you need to like, it's just all the crap. So by the time I actually sit down, it's like, you know, 9:30, now I'm getting to do my video. So yeah, I really do apologise, but we move on. That's us, we'll reset. So £2 into your Daffodil Delight from Studio Budget Co, and we're going to pop £5 remaining into this Daisy Pounds challenge from the Queen Bee Makes, because after this, we'll take off this big purple one, There's only one left, and then that's £75 saved from leftover food shop household money, which is mental. So there we go. That is our check-in. Oh no, penny challenge. Getting ahead of myself here. Right, let's have a wee count at this. Oh my god, there's loads. Right, so, oh my god, I've never even told you as well, guys. So, yesterday, I was digging at my garden and we've made a border in our garden. I've kind of talked about it, but we dug up some grass and we did a border. So I was digging a bit of it to put a plant in, and I found a blanket with somebody's dog in it that they've buried. Obviously, it was just like the remains, but oh my god, yeah, that was yesterday's drama. So, oh, 80, right, that's £3 here. 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, £6.40, 2, 4, 6, 6.46. I don't have my calculator, oh my god. 6.46. So let's do 6.46. So if we do 1.46, that leaves £5. So we can do £2, that's 16, 2.16. £5, £4, £3, £2, that leaves £2.84. So we can do £2.15, and that leaves 69 pence, I think. I'll double check all that, but there we go, 69. Anyway, so yeah, oh my god, we did pet in my garden, not on my 2025 bingo card, but yeah, there we go. So week 2, a bit of a smaller week this week for me, and I fear it's going to be a very short video, guys. So week 2's cash stuff in this should be £290. This is including Millie's child benefit money. However, it's not as much as I usually stuff because I've just ordered her some summer clothes online. So so she's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, no, that's not right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, that doesn't feel right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85 and 90. See these notes, like, they do still stick together, crazily enough. Right, so £290 this week. So let's just get into it. Starting with our piano then, so we'll bring this back here. This week I am not doing roll and match, so it's got 2 rows left to go, but this is a 5-week one for us, so I am doing it bi-weekly to finish it by the end of May. So we're not doing it this week, we're just skipping it. So food shop is getting 75. Oh, oh my god. Right, let me just double check. 20, 40, 60, 75. So food shop's getting £75 this week. It is normally £80 and then I'll do a challenge with it, but yeah, I've adjusted it to 75 and no challenge. Household is getting £10. Petrol is getting 20, and I will need to go and fill this up tomorrow. Where I get my nails done, it is a little bit further away, and emergency is getting 5. And then we will do our personal money. So I'll put this off to the side. Personal this week for me is getting £20. So 20, and we are doing Blooming Budget from Save with Sophie, and it's a little bit lower this week. Again, just adjusting to the 5 weeks, so maybe just roll once and then we'll see how we get on from there. But if it's quite high, then we might just keep that. Yellow, which is 2, so we will need to roll again. I do have a works lunch on Tuesday actually, so I'll need to put that in my purse as well. It was kind of last minute, and I hate when that happens because you just think, oh, I see these people that just like don't care, like don't need budget. I need budget, so yeah, it's a bit annoying. And blue, which is 4, so that's £6 altogether. Don't have any change, so I will need to swap that out for the 5s and then do that. If I swap that, so £6 going into here. I'm just going to leave this out to dry. So I need to just skip along to work. So I'm going to take this 20 out as well and put this towards my personal money. It is Nando's that we're going to for lunch, which, yeah, it's just about around the corner from my work, but it's very overpriced, isn't it? And whoever birthday it is, we always chip in for theirs as well. So I think I'm going to be about maybe 25-ish quid for my section of the meal. So yeah, we'll see. But that's my personal money done for the week. And I've got some tip money there. So that's the first. No, it's not. So Millie is getting £20 put into hers, and that's us officially stuff for the week. So we'll see how I get on this week. I am going food shopping tomorrow, so I'm going to try and write my list this week, and I'm going to try and keep it kind of low budget meals this week as well. Just 5 week months are just, yeah, stretching far. Right, so then where do we go in this? Right, we'll deal with Millie. So Millie was getting 65, but we've just put £20 into her purse and her wallet in my purse. So I spent £35 on, well, it's 36, but you know. So let's just stick, let me see what we've got here. Right, so let's stick £20 into her essentials. We're going to stick 10 into clothing, try and build that up again. But as I said, I've just kind of bought, like, I bought her stuff before, like with the last child benefit money, and then I've just kind of topped up. So she should be good for a wee while. She's going to need some new trainers eventually, but the ones that she's got still got quite a lot of room in them. So yeah, but my god, this girl, she is growing. It's crazy. Right, so I'm going to stick £10 into childcare. So again, I've said before, we are quite lucky at the moment that David's mum and dad look after full time whilst we're working. But I just want to have a bit of a buffer in case any circumstances change. So £10 here or there just kind of adds up. And then Clubs is going to get £5 just to kind of keep that ticking along. So that is Millie. And then we are also going to do her long-term savings this month. So next one here is 10. So we'll just knock the 10 off. And we will find the 10. I'm finally in kind of running order with this now. It was a wee bit scattered, but I am going to just try and follow it now as it goes. So £10 going in here. And there's no pressure to kind of get this done. Obviously it's just long term for her, so just as and when, and it will accrue obviously over like 18 years, so we're good. Right, so next up then we are going to go into our annual binder. Really not happening this much, this cash stuffing, but we're going to go into our boiler service here. So we are fully funded for this boiler service, and our boiler actually did go off the other day, so we had to do like a reset on it, so it's due a service anyway. But we're going to stick £10 in, and this is working on next year's boiler service. So we're just going to... David just sneaking into the video here. Want to say hi?
No.
Right, so that's everything in annuals this week. So as I said, not really much happening, but £10 still £10. And I'm really amazed that I'm actually managing to save for like next year already, like when we're already in May. So let's go. We are going to anniversary, so we're fully funded all the way up until halfway through August, so that's great. And we are putting, what are we putting in this? 25 quid, so, oh, okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So £20 left to go, and that is £75 saved. So obviously we have New York the month after our anniversary, so we'll just make sure we have like a really nice date night whilst we're there, but at least this will get us a wee dinner or I don't know, cinema day, I don't know, something. So there we are. And then is it my mum? Yeah, my mum is going to get £20 for her birthday, so she's got £60 now. Her birthday's towards the end of August. And then the only thing left to do is our challenges, so let's just get into it. So first up then is our 52-week challenge. So we're on week 37, which is amazing. We are slowly getting so close here, so let's just have a wee spin. So we've got a fiver, there we go. So 5 going in, 5 going into next, into the leftover binder. Shall we see how much is in here? So we've got 4 coins there, and we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, £204 in this challenge, and we aren't even finished yet, so that's awesome. Right. Okay, so May for 25 and 25 is getting £5 this week. So fives are so scabby, honestly, they're like ridiculous. Right, so £5 going into there. £5 is also going into our Friday Saver. So we are on May week 1. That's getting 5. So yeah, hopefully after September I can adjust to suit and start actually doing the numbers, but for now it's just £5 and it's still savings, so that's fine. And then next up is our seasonal challenge. I can never remember which pen it is, but we'll go for this one. And our seasonal challenge is just getting the £10 that's left there. So there we go. And my seasonal challenge gets done bi-weekly as well, because it only saves £85, so there we go. So then last thing then is this £5, and oh my god guys, I know exactly where it's going. We are going to complete Daisy Pounds from the Queen Bee Makes and put this last fiver in, and that is £75. So I am going to need to swap this 5 out because I don't want as many coins as I can avoid in my tin, so I'll just keep changing everything about. So there should be, I'm going to just take this one out for now because I do have quite a few challenges still left in here that I would like to complete first. But we should have £75. So if you're new watching this, I complete the challenges in this binder, toss the challenge away, put it into a mystery tin, and then we'll open it up at the end of the year. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, £75. And as I said, leftover binder, so this is only money left over from food shop or household. And we're in May, and I've saved that plus whatever, however many other challenges I've completed. So again, didn't think I was completing a challenge, so I'll just grab my mystery tin. So I'm not taking any pictures or anything of any of the challenges that I've done because, like I said, I want it to be a surprise. So let's just get this in this tin. I tell you, I'm looking forward. Actually, I think I've found my groove with the cash stuffing finally. I'm really enjoying this way. And then, you know you're completing challenges, but you can't remember what they are, but you know that you're going to be able to give yourself at least a small boost, if not a big one, for 2026 and kind of reset the year. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this right now. There we go. So that is another £75 added into our mystery tin. You'd need to watch back on all my videos to see how much is actually in there because, yeah, I don't know. So that's that. But yeah, that's me finished for another week, guys. I'm sorry if it's a wee bit quick. I've no idea. Never know timescales on this video. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. And I will talk to you all very soon, guys. Take care and happy budgeting. Bye!